Is it live? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'm not sure if it's recording my mic. Okay, cool. So, pretty simple. I recommend the screen resolution to be 1024 by 768. And then make sure it's in window mode, that way you can just yeah, just stick with Discord for now. I don't usually check the YouTube chat. Sorry. Yeah. So keep it in window mode, that way you can just look at it. You can close it. So I guess it's straightforward for me, but it might not be for you guys. So what you want to do is enter a file name that you want to save to. So like, let's say we want to do a heroes card deck or XML. So you want to check the hero card type, and then change the faction. We could just go with red faction for now, and then just name it hero underscore red. So that will be the name of the XML that will export to. And then for the card name, let's see. Let me copy and paste Nube over. Nube, and then the card description is whatever it says on the PDF. So there's one thing that you do have to do it manually, is the quotations in the apostrophe that came with that was on the PDF has some sort of Unicode issue to it. So what you had to do is actually delete it and type it in manually, or else it's probably gonna corrupt the XML file in the final form. So that's the only thing you really have to do. So whenever you're ready with this card, you just hit add card and it adds to the list. Then you can just go on to the next card. So let's go Guang Yu and tile. Let's see, card description, that, and same thing. You have to delete the quotes because it has some weird Unicode built into it. And then when you're ready, hit add card, and we can go on to the next person. Same thing. Blah blah blah. Copy paste. Delete the quotes and reinsert them. Same thing with the apostrophe, like that little thing here. You have to also delete that if it's from the PDF. You have to replace it with your own manual typing apostrophe. And then you want to add that. And if you don't like something, let's say you enter wrong, there's no update card button, unfortunately, because too lazy to put it in. So what you kind of have to do is actually just click on the card that you don't want and just remove it. It removes it from the list, but it still keeps all the data there for now, so you can still sort of like change it up a bit or something. So you can still add it in again, and so if you click on Guang Yu, it's going to show up still. Whenever you're done, or if you want to save to do another time, all you have to do is just hit export at the bottom, and it says it's going to export to your my document folder. So do I have documents? So it'll just be hero underscore red.xml. So that's the file that you will have to send it to me later on once you're complete. And if you want to resume where you left off, just type in the file name, hero underscore red, enter, and load, and it loads up everything that you entered so far, so we can continue working. I'll probably finish off basic. I've already done basic tactics and delay tactics, and I'll probably do equipment and mount. And so all you guys have to do is just click on the hero tab, select the faction that you want to work on, and then add all the heroes into the list here. So I prefer having 4 faction files, one for red, green, blue, and colors. And that's about it. Golf action? Maybe. Are they currently in the game right now? I mean, in the PDF? The golf faction? Or are they part of the current red, green, blue, colorless faction? Okay, that's fine then. Then I'll add the golf faction later on. Um, as something else. But yeah, that's about it. Let's see. So for the actual app that will be deployed onto our phone, oh, I need Unity. I wonder which Unity this is. 5.3.1. That's not good. Where's 5 point? Oh, there. Well, since I got you guys' attention, I might as well go over the actual app pretty quick. And like I said earlier in the chat, there's the tool doesn't need to have any images associated with it. That's going to be completely separate. That has to be actually built into the app. Yes, this is actually being recorded, so well, it's being streamed on YouTube, so and then it'll later be recorded and stored in my channel. So you guys can just go back and review it anytime you want. But let's see how to open so well, since while you guys are working on the using the tool to import all the text, you could also try to look up those images and just name those images according to how you named your oh, sorry. 1925, 1080. There you go. So you click on basic cards. That's what you're going to see on screen, and then you can click on it and it loads up that. So let's see. Yeah, so all these are the image files. They are named accordingly to the name of the card itself. Yeah, I just need to download all the images from somewhere, whether from the PDF or some other sources. So when you're done with whatever faction you're working on, and if you get a chance, you can go find those images and just name them accordingly to how you named your card. So the only difference is instead of I replaced the actual space with an underscore for the card name on the image files. That way it's a bit easier to read. So this is pretty much what the actual XML looks like once you export it out. Let's see, sure. It looks like this. So it has a name, it has a card type, it has a faction if it's a hero, and then the card description. Yeah, that's about it. So I actually have an in-game tool that I use that doesn't require that I use in Unity, so I don't have to build out the thing. So it's like right here. This is how I created my XML originally. I made the tool so that you guys can help me out without having to download Unity itself. And that's it. Let me know if you have any questions, or just send me a note on Discord.